Hey, welcome to the video. Today I've got the wide body gen, and in case you didn't read the title, we're doing the fuel system. Flip around to this bench with me, and I'm going to show you all the loot, the steals that I got. So today we had some mad baggage come in. Got some fuel line, 30 feet, plenty I think, should be way more than I need. A little fuel filter man, bunch of fittings, the special Hyundai Venturi system for the weird ass fuel tank, some little clamps to hold things in place, the beautiful fuel pump, so a couple fittings, got one more coming, some fuel line to set up the fuel pump system, and in this beautiful box we got the regulator and some more fittings and a cute little gauge. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. This is everything we're going to be needing basically. So yeah, here is the car. Once again, it hasn't left. I don't rent this thing, it's actually mine, I own it. So I don't just rent it to make these videos. But yeah, we're going to run the fuel lines over from the engine bay, not through the car, we'll go under the car for safety concerns, and then into the fuel pump, which is right about through this window, half a meter, and then down the seat. So yeah, pay attention, you could learn something. Let's get this going, son. Oh. We're in the back of the car. First things first, reach under the seat with your fingers, slide them under, and pull up. Kind of like this, if you can see anything. Be aggressive too, don't be easy on it. Okay, and once you get the seat lifted up, and there are two tabs, once those are popped, you will need yourself a 12mm with an extension and a ratchet. Simply hook on and twist her. And unbolt that boy, real good. Alright, yo, let's see what we are looking at. So you will find the fuel pump assembly, I want to say right here. I'm going to do some more investigating and let you know what we find. Holy man, we did it, everybody. Freaking bashed my hand pretty good, but that sweet smell of gasoline is cheering me up, making me forget the pain. But yeah, undo all the bolts around here like I did. Pop these little things off. They are very irritating. They'll get on your nerves. And this assembly, I picture it just sliding right on out of here. So let's see about that. Be delicate. You don't want to mess anything up in here. For instance, come on. Okay, I'm not filming this. You're on your own for this part. Man, so you grab your assembly. Hopefully you drain the fuel back in the fuel tank or get rid of it somewhere. And take it to the bench and prepare to get some real work done. Dang, beautiful. At this point, I highly recommend that you take some paper towel or literally anything and cover up the hole so nothing falls in there and screws your day up later in life. Bam, just like that. Whew, all right, we made it out of the car. So congratulations to everybody who followed along and managed to get this out. Fist bump to that. So next step, there are some plugs, there's some wiring going on here. You're gonna want to be quite delicate, not that delicate, but you just don't want to break anything because that'll just cause you troubles. So yeah, undo this one clip here. There's another secondary weird strange clip in behind with they're just clips. You can figure it out. Flip. Oh, that is all. Next step, you will see there's some clips here. There's 3. So I don't know, fingers work good. Just reach in there, kind of just pull up and bend them and lift straight up. After you undo all this stuff, of course. Okay, from here, we are not using these lines ever again. So feel free to kill them, destroy them, cut them, snap them, beat them off. Or not, maybe not, but just beat them up. And grab yourself a knife. I don't recommend this. This is a yin gang knife, a yin gang. It seems a little flimsy to me, so maybe get a better knife, but any blade will do. Don't cut yourself. And just give her a good slice. Perfect, just like that. Good old yin yang or whatever. Bam! Do that one more time to this other line over here. We will spin it, give it a flip. Yeah, I don't know about this blade. Don't ask me where I got it because it's unknown origins. It is sharp though, so I actually would recommend it. Ooh, I think that's it. We got the cut. Now one more yin yang cut. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's the one. Come on. Yeah, beautiful. At this point, you've successfully disconnected all the fuel lines and wiring, so you are good to grab hold of this and give it a good little pull straight up. And set this off to the side for now. Also, you're going to want to chop these out, and same way as we did it before. Alright, next step here, there is this inner canister type thing and this outer shell. So there are clips all the way around here. You could use a screwdriver, get in there and pry it real good. But in my case, I just prefer to manhandle it myself. So you just kind of, you get on in there and you just put it where you want it to go, which is out. You want this out of here so we can get some work done. Alright, at this point, things are looking pretty great. Not gonna lie, things are looking pretty good. So, you're gonna want to grab the outer shell part of the fuel pump system thing, and you want to set it somewhere safe. Set it somewhere safe. Also take this for now and set it somewhere safe, because at this point in time, we're going full ham, full force on the fuel pump assembly right here, like where the actual fuel pump is. We're gonna have to do a bunch of dremeling. Bigger pump is not going to fit so well, but yeah, this is the objective from here on out. Whew, alright, next step here, we're grabbing this piece and we're going to pop this little regulator boy out of here, because we're not using him anymore, we got a better one. So pretty much you just kind of want to not bend it too hard and crack your plastic, but just give it a good bend and just slide it out like that. Give it a tug. Give it a good little tuggy tug. Ooh! Beautiful. Just like that. Grab your, I guess, whatever you would call this, the outer tank. And you can see in here, there's this big old ridge here that kind of isolates part of the tank that is not, it's not good for our purposes, what we need it to do. So we're going to take our friendly friend, Mr. Dremel here, and cut that out. Delete it, get rid of it, never want to see it again, remove the plastic, and throw it all away. This kind of job, luckily you don't have to be a perfectionist, you just have to do some pretty decent stuff, but that is what we're looking like. So yeah, as long as yours looks something like that, you got all the ridges down, you're good to go. Next step, everybody, grab the top piece. I don't know what to call it, let's just go with the top piece. I like that name. Grab the return line. This is where the fuel will come from the other side of the tank up into the main side of the tank, and we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it real good. Okay, we got the cut done. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it looks disgusting, horrible, and rough. Not what you want. So, you are going to want to grab a deburring tool or you could probably somehow be ghetto and use sandpaper. But yeah, stab this in here, twist it, and get the burrs gone. Grab this little basket thing that used to hold the old fuel pump. As you can see, it's roughly the same size as this, which is perfect. And they did a great job on one thing. They managed to fit a fuel pump into a piece of plastic. Good for them. That's the only good things they do. But anyways, this is the new fuel pump. It is much larger, so we're hitting this with the Dremel. All right, it went pretty well. That is looking pretty good. Might have taken a tiny bit more off in the finals, but that is looking good. We are also, I should mention, done with this. Remove it, kill it, destroy it, hang it on your wall, show it to your mom, do whatever you want. Just don't tell me what you do with it, because I don't care. Next, I'm going to be running some tubing through here that is much, much larger, so we're also going to kind of port these out. Alright dudes, things are coming along. The next step is to get rid of all this, because we have this beautiful boy replacing it all. This is going to be our fuel return from the engine. This is going to be our fuel, I guess, supply from the other side of the tank. And they're going to meet together, mix, hang out, and make a beautiful, beautiful stream into the fuel tank at the bottom. Or not in the fuel tank, but in this bucket that we just chopped up. So that is where that's going to be. So we're always full on fuel, so we're never running out, and we're always going to be winning the races. For the Venturi little thingy ding here, this is going to be threading into here to hook up to the other side of the fuel tank. And then we've got 3 fittings here. They're all rated for different horsepower. This is for, like, look how tiny that is. That is not what you want. Not in our application at least. And then there's these 2 that we're going to be picking from. This one, I believe, is like 900, 1,000 horsepower plus, like big numbers for the gold. So that's not us. And this is about, I think, 455, 600, 700, something like that. So we're going to be going with this juicy, juicy boy right here. Yeah, I just slammed these 2 boys in permanently. I juiced them up with some WD-40. Well, I use some knockoff stuff. I don't have WD-40. Whatever's around. And I recommend it to help seal the O-rings real good. Alright dudes, next step is you're going to be installing the fuel pump into the little bracket here we have. I just went with a hose clamp and stainless steel. Got to be stainless steel, you don't want nothing rusting. And it's pretty much, you don't want it too torqued because you could mess up with these plastic pieces here, but you want it tight enough where it'll be not coming loose. But I think it's perfect. It doesn't wiggle with force. A couple bumps on the road aren't going to mess with it. So this is looking good. Trim this down and fuel pump is in there.